So you want to manifest something new. Well, there's two ways to pay the piper on this, so to speak. One is through repetition, and the other is through conviction. Today's video, we're going to talk more about conviction and achieving that state of it is done so that you can feel calm, cool, and collected during the whole process and know that you have hit the right mark. Welcome, fellow Voyagers. Jess here with Odyssey Human, here today to help you hack through the jungles of consciousness so you can discover the hidden treasures inside of you. My friends, it's all there, ready and waiting to be activated by you, through you, and for you. If that sounds good, subscribe. We'd love to have you join us here on the channel for regular content. And who am I? I'm Jess. I'm a manifestation coach and a neuro-linguistic programming master practitioner. I want to give you applicable, practical strategies to make this whole thing simple, clear, easy to apply. So if you would like coaching, I am available for that. Details in the description box. When we're creating something new, we're habituating it. That's how we impress our subconscious mind. We make it a habit. That's what Neville Goddard said when he said, make it natural. Habits are things that are natural to us. We have ingrained them in both our body and our mind. And so what are the two ways we can do that? We can do it through repetition. Where people talk about repeat, repeat, repeat. Yes, that's one way to habituate something. The other way is through conviction. Conviction is how people go cold turkey on things. Conviction is how people change overnight. They walk away from things. They get on board with things. Conviction is just getting so fed up with where you are that you are willing to stay in a new place no matter what it takes. So that is the real meaning of it is done. It is done. I haven't heard it is done in a long time. I feel like that phrase went out of style a few years ago in the manifestation community. I want to revive it because it is a place. It's a place on your mental map. It's a state of being that you can occupy. And when you do, you feel more calm about things. I find with the repetition process, it can start to feel very bogged down and urgent and just take a lot of time and energy. We put a lot of time and energy into repetition and this like constant need to toe the line and do. Whereas conviction is much closer to understanding our God states, knowing in our creator state that everything comes from me. I am all that is. And if I just assume a position and I never leave it, that's what it is done is. So that is really how we're going to demystify it today. And the true meaning of it is done and mastering it is done in a real way. It is done is a decision to commit to your desired outcome. It's a decision to commit to it no matter what you see, no matter what happens in the 3D, no matter what thoughts come up in your mind, no matter what doubts come up in your mind, no matter how you feel, no matter what sensations come up in your body, no matter what emotions you feel. It has nothing to do with the 3D. The state of beingness of it is done, resting in it is done, has nothing to do with whether you perceive there's movement in the 3D, whether you think you're close or you're far away. Whatever is happening out there is irrelevant in the state of it is done. The 3D can be doing whatever it's doing. Let it do its thing. It's you. It's about your positioning. Have you assumed the position? It is a place. It's a firmness. It's a commitment. It feels very firm and stable. Whereas, again, repetition can feel like a lot of energy behind it. Repetition is fine. If we need repetition, and I have used repetition myself, this urgency of continuing to return, continuing to return. It is done is just conviction, stubbornness, refusal to move. Imagine yourself just holding up a wall. You're like, I'm going to stand here against this wall. I don't care what happens. I don't care if it rains on me. My hands are against this wall. I am here and I'm committed and I'm not going anywhere. I don't care if my stomach growls or I have to go to the bathroom. Like, I am in this for reals. No more wavering. Repetition sometimes can feel like we deal with the wavering through repetition. We feel like if we pound it out, continue pounding it out. And again, it's okay. I'm not bashing repetition. Repetition is fine. I'm just saying there's another way to do it, and that is conviction. That is, it is done. It is done. It is done because I made a freaking decision and I'm not going to change my mind. I don't care what I see out there. I don't care. This is who I am. This is what I have decided. This is how it is going to be. This is the place in my imagination where I have staked a claim. It's done because I am married to the end. Are you married to the end? Because you're source. You're source. So if you waver, you're wavering. If it is done, it is done. That's the beauty of being source, is that whatever you say goes. Like literally, whatever you say goes. And the simplicity of just like, it's done because I say it's done. It's done because I have totally committed to this is how it is. This is how it is. And the 3D can play chicken with me, right? Think about people used to play chicken. There's the cliff, and it's usually in a movie. I've never actually seen anyone play chicken. Two cars, they're racing to the edge of the cliff, and the first person to slam on the brakes is the chicken. 3D could play chicken with you. It could make things worse. It could show you all this big scary stuff to get you to move from where you are on that wall, where you're holding up that wall. It could send a tiger over. It could send the rain and the thunder. It could send some really attractive person to walk by you and try and tempt you away. No, you are not going to lose this game of chicken. You're not going to lose. That's what it is done feels like. It is done is a decision. It's a place in your imagination that you continue to return to, that when someone asks you what's going on with this thing, in your mind, in your imagination, you immediately return to, this is how it is. This is how it is. You don't have to verbalize it outwardly to them, but your position on this thing, it's a reference point. You've moved your reference point from whatever you think is really happening out there in 3D, you've moved that concept of the thing, the person, the money, the job, the whatever it is, to a different place in your imagination and anchored it there. It's anchored. It's stable. It's not going anywhere, whether I see the evidence of it or not. It's done because this is what I believe about the situation. And it doesn't have to be this depth of belief. That helps if you can achieve that. If you can find the place of its doneness where I really believe this is what's going to happen. It can also just be the decision of, this is where my attention is going to go on this thing. Anything that catches my attention in regards to the subject, I'm going to come back to this place in my awareness of, it is done because this is the way I'm describing it. Your language aligns with it. And then you make a habit of that. You can do conscious repetition or organic repetition of whenever it pops into your awareness, you describe it as if it is already that way. And you keep doing that. You don't stray from that place. You don't suddenly develop a new story. You don't suddenly move your focus because something moved in the 3D, something changed. You stay committed. Are you married to the end? If you're being unfaithful to your end, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the ups and downs, the highs and lows. That's where manifestation can get really exhausting. But the state of it is done is this placeholder. You have made a placeholder of how it is. You're describing how it is the same way every time. It becomes very consistent. There is a consistency in conviction. This is me now. This is important to me. This is how I'm going to describe this thing. This is where I'm putting my attention. I don't turn my attention to other options. We get so distracted and drawn away and influenced by the 3D when we just have to be like, this is how it is now, period, done. Like, that's it. There is an effortlessness in that. There's an effortlessness in maintaining your truth through conviction, through the state of being of it is done. Like, it's done because I said it's done. And I don't care, come hell or high water, I'm holding that wall up and this is where I am. I'm not going back. I'm not returning to any old stories. I'm not changing my focus. It is what it is. And that is, it is done. So I know this was helpful to you. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or comments. I'm happy to engage with you. And if you need a free tool to help you recondition your mind and make it a more peaceful, loving, wonderful place to be, grab that below. It's available in every video. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.